It's your boy LGP Qua, the voice of the youth, and I'm jumping off the porch for Dirty Glove Bastards. You know the vibe. Let's get it.
Straight for the bag. Straight for the bag. Coming straight for.
All right, y'all. We got a very special person on this porch right now. We got LGP Qua jumping off the porch today. How are you feeling?
Oh man, I'm blessed, man. I woke up. How you?
I'm feeling good.
Alright. We here though, man. We on Dirty Gloves, man. I've been waiting to get here for a minute now. I ain't gonna lie, but you knew that. We already was talking about it off camera.
I know. You know, I'm definitely gonna talk about what we did talk about off camera because you know we did touch on some important topics.
Right.
But LGP Qua, you gotta tell us what the LGP stand for.
That stands for Let's Get Paid. That's something I came up with me and a group of my friends back in the day, probably like 2013, 2014, somewhere between there. Let's get paid, that be the motto. It's a fact.
Now, when I say you've been going crazy, then freestyles that you've been dropping, and what's crazy is I feel like with the freestyles, they're not just you just rapping just off the dome. It's like a message to the people. Like it's like really your pain that you've been feeling, just the things that you've been observing around you. No,
for sure. I feel like I rap like I'm a product of my environment. So it's like, I live it. You get what I'm saying? Like in that type of way, not the regular I live. No, I'm saying like, I really live that pain, man. That's what it's like where I'm from.
And speaking of where you're from, I know you're from Philly, but what part exactly?
North Philly. It's the north section. Right there. I'm originally from 9th and Clearfield. That's the Badlands part of Philly. But around 05, 06, I moved to Nicetown, not too far, probably like 10 minutes away. And on the west side, it's four sections: west side, top side, east side, Lowlands. I was on the west side, you know what I'm saying? I lost a friend, real dear to my heart, Vermont Austin, you feel me? R.I.P. Mont. And like, he was from 17th in Wingahocken, you know what I'm saying? So I eventually, out of respect to his memory, I played 17 on the top side, you get what I'm saying, in Wingahocken. But you know, North Philadelphia, when it's all said and done, man, I'm from North, rep it proudly everywhere I go. That's a fact.
The north side of Philly, what was it like for you growing up there?
It was an everyday lifestyle. Like, you knew where to go when you knew where to go, you knew who to play with, you knew what was going on. But we had fun though. Like, it was a norm to have fun. Like, we actually did have fun. Like, we actually played games, recreational centers. Like, I had a good childhood, honestly. Like, growing up, I had a good childhood. It wasn't nothing out of the norm. I got used to seeing some of the the real stuff I say, like the dice games or the Johnny movements or the stuff like that. Like, we got used to seeing that, so that's everyday stuff. There's nothing. Like, it's like, going to the poppy store. So it's everyday thing.
How would you say the youth now in Philly are like way different from when y'all was growing up back in the day?
It's just like, I look at it like what was like deemed real crazy back in like 09, 08, 07, like them crucial times of the year, even 10, 11. Like, stuff that was going on back then, all the young boys nowadays, they was like puppies, you feel me? So they brothers and all that or whatever. You feel me? The foundation was already being laid out. Everybody back then, they crossed, so what's happening now, these youngins could walk. Like, now it's like, you get what I'm saying? If that makes sense. So that's where it's at with it, like. And it's the everyday thing. Like, the same way it was normal to be a kid, it's normal to be with these youngins on nowadays. It's just normal. It's getting normalized, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but that's what life is.
No, I know earlier we were talking about the rising murder rate in Philly right now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
What's your perspective on everything that's going on in the city?
Well, right now we over the 300 mark, so I say that number alone should tell you what the perspective of the city. Like, it's just crazy, man. It's just to the point females don't feel safe walking home at night after work. Like, parents don't feel safe picking their kids up from school. They probably don't even let them go. You know what I'm saying? Like, and every Philly, I feel like everybody that come up here, they say that because that's really what you gotta really be there. Like, that's really what it's like out there. Like, masked up everywhere. 90 degrees, they still masked up. Like, it's just different around there, and you can feel it. It's no people left. Like, people that was the heartbeat to the hood, they not there no more. So now it's just it's any block now. I remember when this block, there's a lot of those going on in the hood. you remember when this spot was, no, you remember when bro was alive? It's none of that no more. So it's like, I mean, we remember what it was, but it's not the same. And that's an all around feeling in the city from this part, that part. I don't care if you see it, be around it or do it. Like everybody feeling that, it's that missing void. Like every city, I feel like they going through it, but like Philly, like it's that missing void. You know something missing, somebody that was there, they ain't there no more. It's like, it ain't the same, but we make do what we can make do, because that's just the mindset of the city. We from Philly, like, that's just us.
Now, how did you manage to not really get sucked into the environment around you and really take on a more like positive route when it came to your music?
I always been comfortable in my own skin, like,
right.
Like I always been like, I never was like, I felt like nobody can never mentally trick. Like I take pride in being strategic, so I felt like nobody can never trick me out my spot as far as like, oh man, that nigga don't even get into nothing. Like that nigga ain't nothing. Like the way I always thought, like a rumor only holds as much as the person that says it. Like if you outlive the rumor, then what it is, it's just, you get what I'm saying? I always been that person. If I outlive it, it's just words on deaf ears. Like right. I feel like a lot of youngins, like, I don't feel like they try and play a role because they really doing it, but I'm just saying, like, I feel like they already stuck in this like box, like this the norm, like this normal. Being regular not, it'll be looked at as weird, like, oh, it's just not cool, it's not in, so we gonna go with that vibe, we gonna run with this route. But not every young boy in the city, like I don't wanna put that on every young boy in the city, because there's really young boys who go to recreational centers and try to really make something out of their life, but it's just when you constantly around that, yo, let me tell you how I just grabbed this new gin for, oh my God, bro, I had them, like, you don't wanna hear, yo, next week I gotta do this hypothesis about, bro, what are you talking, we trying to get these niggas out the, like, so it's like, I get it, like, you gotta really be from there to understand it, and it's like, when you like, a young boy only can do and see so much what excite him, especially if everybody else on the wave, like, once you see people on the wave, all right, bet, this really gotta be cool. So I always been one of them people that's, I'm gonna go away from that, like, and plus, like I said, I'm comfortable in my own skin. Like, I never was I don't know, I just never was somebody you could just like, I always thought the bigger picture. Like, all right, they saying this about me, but 5 years from now, like, is they still gonna be here to see this about me? Right. And if they is, what am I doing? Like, you get what I'm saying? You can't trick, like, I don't know, I think for the end game. I don't think for the here and now. It's like, all right, something gonna happen. That shit got, ooh, what, now what? So that's what I be on.
Do you feel like since, you know, with your lyrics and things like that, they're not, I mean, it is what you've seen and stuff like that, but do you ever feel like people think because you take more, so like a conscious side of your music, do you think people probably perceive you as someone who ain't, you know, never been through anything when it came to the streets?
I mean, if you don't know me, you'll probably first glance to think of that, but when you do your, like, history, you know, and I don't even say this like it's proud, but like I really been to every jail on State Road in my city. I've been to upstate. You get what I'm saying? Like I've been on the same block as my pop. Like it's not much. Like I ain't see like I really, but you would never know that because I don't really brag on.
You don't glorify.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like it's like you gonna feel it in my words though. You gonna know. Oh no, he must like. You gonna feel it. Like I do my talking on the court, if that makes sense. So. Like, I'm playing ball and I'm putting up 30, like, that's what we on. I ain't going, you mean? But for the most part, I don't think people even, like, take me as that or look at me. I just think they think this is a real-ass young boy just speaking his truth. Like, we feeling, right, you feel me? Like, feel like he got a head on his shoulder or, like, at least he got somebody in his ear telling you something. Like, I feel like that's the majority of, like, the older crowd, my older crowd, they get that perception. As far as people, my peers or younger, it's more like, yeah, bro, always been like that. You always been, feel me? Same, this bad joking, like, oh, some bullshit, right. Pre-hype shit, extra, anime. Like, always been me. Like, even people that don't, like, you know how, like, going through life, you'll have a friend, you'll fall off, or whatever the case. Like, no matter what's going on, like, I'm never going to be that friend where they'd be like, I ever tried to harm somebody's life, or I ever tried to do something to talk behind your back, or, you know, like, let your secrets go, even on bad something. No, it'd always be something weird, like, this guy told me stop messing with you because you should be doing this for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's all love, like, don't get me wrong, but it's like, that's the story you're gonna get with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like down to earth with it. Like, I don't be on it.
Now, how quickly did you realize that there's literally nothing in the streets for you?
I just kept going through the same process of felon. It's like, going to jail constantly. I'm losing out on a lot of opportunity. Like, I don't really got a lot of people in my corner that's more like telling me, no, you should be doing this or you should be focused on this. It's like you're gonna learn life as you go against. Like that's the best teacher, you feel me? So it's like, I get that part. And I just got tired, like I said, I got tired of failing. I got tired of going to jail. I got tired of like making my mom like sad. And I'm the only child. Like, there's no spare tires.
Yeah.
Like my mom don't got no spare tires. So it's like when she cried, I took it. It hit different because it's like, damn, it ain't like, all right, my little brother could get a little diploma. All right, damn, you the good child. I'm dope boy. You get what I'm saying? Like you get what I'm saying? So, but it's none of that. It's none of that going on. It's just me. So it hit different when she cried. She disappointed. She gotta go to jail to go visit me, take her annual check to put it on my books. Nobody else is. The same people I'm calling brothers and all that. Like, and this back years. So it's like, I don't know. That's what that was at.
Ooh, see, that's the harsh reality that I feel a lot of people don't take into consideration is people that be like, you know, when I got you, like I'm gonna support you, but when you get behind those bars, it ain't nobody there.
No, it get different. But I learned that, I just learned that keep going through that revolving door of failure, like I told you before. So it was like, once I got to a point once I made my mind up, I just said I want something different. Just start rapping. It was like, that was it. I met a lot of people during this journey, and I feel like my second wind just kicked in. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I feel like I'm in a different mental bag. Like, I'm ready to just go. Like, I'm ready to just snap. Like, I got my project about to come out. It was a lot going on behind closed doors while I've been a hold up. Like, and I knew my fans, core fans, they probably looking like, he been saying that for years. That's a fact, I have, like, you feel me? Respectfully, I have. I apologize to my fans and supporters. But yeah, though, like, it been a lot going on behind, like, closed doors with that. But I'm on that now, like, you get what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like my second wind just kicked in and I'm just gonna be on my shit. And I'm not looking for handouts, I'm not looking for not trying to track people down. I'm going off all organic vibes. Like, you wanna fuck with me because you like what I'm doing, you see what I'm doing, that's what we on. You don't, then you get what I'm saying? We ain't on that.
Right. Man, so I noticed when I was doing my research on you that you were doing interviews, I think it was like in 2018 and stuff like that. And then I noticed it was a big like hump to where you had came back. So when you were talking about like, you know, you've been kind of gone or whatever, handling stuff behind the scenes, like what exactly was going on, if you don't mind me asking?
No, you good. You're supposed to be saying that. But like I said, I just wasn't I was still active social-wise, but as far as I wasn't dropping too much music too much. Like, that's the only thing I was lacking, and I wasn't dropping too much music. But between that period of time, like I said, I was finding myself, I was finding my music, I was getting to know the business side of things, you get what I'm saying? Like, I had to go through that. It's nothing crazy, it's a typical thing that every rapper go through in their career. It's all about how you come back though. It's all about what you learn from, take what you learned, use it, keep it going. Like, it all depends on what you do. Everybody could fall. Everybody not gonna get back up and try, you get what I'm saying? So I'm on that. I ain't worrying about that. And like I said, I don't want people to think that, damn, like why he don't drop music or what he don't love this, like what he just for the social, I don't want people to think that, because it's like, I feel like rappers know, like when rappers get on here and they hear other rappers, like they know what they mean by it just be a lot going on, like you can't control it, but the ones who don't, is like, I get why they would know that. Like, it's really like when you independent, mind you, I'm independent, everything from the muscle, you get what I'm saying? So it's like when you really on that route, it's gonna be them type of hiccups, it's gonna be them type of bumps, it's gonna be them type of periods where it's like, it's all from the muscle, and it's cool, I can accept that, I can live with that, and I'm living with it. I'ma just keep going hard, like that's all they wanna say, just keep working hard, youngin'. We know who you is. Even if I always been one of them, like, you don't gotta like my picture, you don't gotta comment on it. I know what's up, like, I know you know what's up. So like, they know you get me, like, it's really, I'm the voice of the youth for a reason. Like, you type that up on YouTube, voice, like, I'm popping up. How you doing? That be me. Like, I stand on that name, been standing on that name. Like, I know I changed a lot of people. In this 5 years I've been in this game, I know I changed a lot of people's lives as far as like, and I'm not even talking about changing lives like I did this and no, I'm speaking on like I just changed like presence-wise. It's like, it's a young boy that's sitting down just watching me, and it's just like, damn, like it was a kid that spit on social media a few months back. I remember like I'm like, yo, this joint crazy. Like, he's speaking his truth because it was going on, like, it was like Israel or something like that. And he was speaking his truth and all that. And I'm like, damn, like, he was talking some real He said, no, I used to watch your videos, we watch your joints. Right? I'm like, all right, that's where, moral of the story, like, it was like, I know what I bring to the game. I know what I bring to the table, and I know my movement. If you go back, like, and that's why I love proof. Like, when you go back, for anybody that's tapped in, because you know some people do check receipts. When you go back and you type in LGP Qua, you're gonna see I've been at this. I've been the voice of the youth. I've been on that with my city. I've been on that for the youth. I've been frontlining, like, I really been there. I've been with some of the great. You get me? And that's not even saying that's something. Like, I still got a whole, I'm not even halfway to where I think I'm gonna be in the next 10 years.
Right.
And I can't even think that far, but where I hope I, like, it'll be like, yo, young boy, he wasn't just a, all right, yeah, you remember? No, when you think of LGP Qua, bro, you can think, oh no, in his era, yeah, he was who he say he was. Like, so that's what I be on, and that's what I'm on right now. I'm gonna work. I'm gonna get this project out. The best is yet to come. Look out for it. I know I've been saying it, but yeah, the best is yet to come. And my next plan moves is just giving my fans like what they've been missing. Like, get on my dropping shit, man. I gotta start dropping. I probably got some singles coming their way. They gonna fuck with them. Probably signing off the project. I got a lot going on with that. I got some big names on that. So that's what I'm on, man. I'm working, man. I'm here. I'm in the city. Talk to me.
Listen, now we got to talk about, because one thing I did observe is you go to a lot of schools a lot and you speak to the youth. So you really live that. Like, you don't just call yourself voice of youth for no reason. So why do you feel it's been on you to just like go to these schools, talk to the youth, and even in the beginning times when you even thought of like, man, I'm gonna be the voice of the youth?
I mean, like, I just feel like I'm just doing my part. Like, I ain't saying I'm about to change the world. You get what I'm saying? I ain't saying I'm about to, every time I talk to kids, gonna listen. Every time I talk to kids, all right, bet we walk out of here. Well, he just said I'm doing it. No, but it's just like, I feel like if I go in there and I speak my heart, I'm just speaking my heart, my truth. None of this scripted. I don't know how to read off of paper. No, this all from heart. If I speak to the youngins, it might be a youngin in there I just might have saved. Like, it might be a youngin in there that really don't know what's going on. Like, and it's like, damn, if I could contribute to that, I feel like I'm doing my part. I could sleep at night and say, shit, at least I did that. Like, and I feel like if it become, anything can become a trend if everybody get on board. So I felt like you just see a youngin from North Philly just going to different schools, spreading love, spreading positivity to the crowd, like just giving them his aura, like authentic, all him, none of that fake script. No, this is, oh yeah, that boy must be from North. That's what I be on. So when they see that, it's like, damn, like I like that. Like, I don't even want to be on what he on, but I just like what he, it just might cheer your day up to where you hear some shit like, yo, let's go. Damn, I ain't really on that. I'm probably about to go do, you feel me? Just that and alone, I felt like I did my job. Like, and I probably might never know it, but I know, like I said, what I said earlier, what I bring to the table, I know I'm like a big influential person. And I like to be real about it. Like, I show my flaws. I speak my truth. I speak my pain. I don't run from it. Like, I look at it in the face, just like the Grim Reaper one day. Like, ain't no running away from it. Right. That's what we really be on in my city. It's a fact.
Now, Qua, I know that you got to touch hands with a lot of different people. I think my favorite story with you is Nas. When you went to the club with Nas and you stated that like
everybody like that.
Everybody was just, you know, in the club and
sure,
you was on your phone writing lyrics, like writing music. So talk to us about that.
No, like I said, I was just, shout out to, once again, you know, shout out to will.i.am, you feel me? But we was in that party and he was he was watching me. He even said it like this in the interview too. He said it like, I was at the party and like we just sitting there, everybody dancing, having a good time. You know, Nas, you know, doing his thing, you know, like pleasing the crowd like he do. And I just see the young boy, he just in his phone writing lyrics. Cause in my head, I'm like, I'm around like the greats right now. Like I'm around some of like, you know, like some of the greats in this room, and I'm in New York. My first time, like I just started traveling around this time, like what, 3.5, 4 years ago. I just started traveling around that time. Get to New York, I'm around Nas, like that's crazy. So I start rapping. I just think of this bar, like eventually that I would use though. But I'm thinking of this bar, but I'm rapping. I'm just on my work, and it's just little things like that they appreciated. Like, and then when he got on the booth, he gave me a little shout out. Got the young Philly cat in here. I had it on my page, but I took it down for obvious reasons. I ain't wanted to seem like you, man. I just left the love how it was. But he a good dude. Shout out to Nas. Like shout out to Nas. Shout out to will.i.am. It was all love.
Even getting the attention of people like Nas, what did your grind look like leading up to where people were starting to wake up to you?
Like I said, I just kept putting the grind in. I feel like it was probably around the self-destruction time when I dropped that one. Like that was definitely a game changer. Everybody was vibing with that. A lot of influential people, sports people, entertainment, like you name it, like musicians, like you name it. Everybody was just showing genuine love. Like and to this day, they just like still show genuine love. It's like, oh damn, like Qua back up and running. Oh, the troublemaker back. He causing havoc. Like so, it's like. They just want, like I said, I feel like they just want to see, like, just keep going, bro. Like, just don't stop. Like, just keep going no matter what's going on. Like, and that's another thing I like to keep telling my up and coming rappers. Like, it be so much really going on in our life. Like, this music is cool because the fans and the supporters, they want to see us, but it's like they also gotta understand, like, we also human beings too. Like, and that's still no excuse. Like, I still tell myself, what that mean? You in this? You know what's going on? You signed up for it. But it's like we really human beings with real life things going on. But it's like mentally, I tell my up and coming rappers always put the music first. Like, even when your life, even when the life is going crazy, you feel like I gotta do this. I gotta keep the music going. Like, all that other stuff gonna work itself out if you really want this. You feel me? Really gotta want it.
I guess I want to say, how do you keep that discipline to where, you know, you don't get too sucked into the problems that you're going through and you're able to still focus on the end goal and your purpose in music?
I just don't let my ego go further than my career.
Oh, wow,
like,
that's deep.
Like, I look at it like, you in this rap game, everybody got their own, like, assumptions of you, projections. You should be here. You should go there. Oh, after this song, he gotta go. After that track, she gonna blow up. I know it, whatever the case. And sometimes it don't be like that. Like, sometimes you really gotta work. Sometimes it might not be your first year, second year, your third year. It might be your first year, your first month. You get what I'm saying? Like, everybody different, but I live by the Michael Jordan mindset of, it took him 7 years to get a ring. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it took him 7 years to get a ring. And then after the 7 years, it was lit. But before the 7 years, he had to put the work in. Still had to average a lot of points. Still had to do all that. Like, so I feel like I stay grounded like Qua. It's gonna happen. Like, it's gonna happen when only God knows, you feel me? But it's gonna happen. But you still gotta average 30 points. You still gotta put up 2.4 blocks, 10.8 assists, 11 points. You get me? Like, you gotta be all that. Like, you still gotta do that. So when the ring come, it's like, all right, bet he was averaging points like a good rapper. Was a good rapper, averaging good points. We all knew. But now he finally got that ring, and it's like, now it just solidified what we already been knew, what we already was running from. Young boy here to stay, and he here to like really change the game, like in his image. You get what I'm saying? That's a fact. God let me see it. That's a fact. I really plan to do that, bro.
I'm really curious to know what your grind looks like.
A lot of, oh man. Boy, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I tell everybody this, like, my like grind really comes from the people that I'm around. Like, it's like, it motivated me to want to do better when the hardest times coming. Like, as soon as I wake up, if I get a bad call or bad text about something, that ain't got nothing to do with music, but just like life shit, and it's like, it's like, what? All right. So now, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I just feed off of like wanting more, wanting to be better. Like, I don't want to just, you feel me? I don't want to win a ring. I want to get 6. Like, you feel me? And then I want to try to get 12. Like, I just want to always want more. I don't want to live in the moment. But I'm gonna do it right. I always do it right. I ain't gonna do it at all. And that's why the gaps be coming. You get what I'm saying? Start to make sense once you know the math. Real right.
No, for sure. Like, that's crazy. And like I said, we've been seeing you going crazy with these freestyles. I want to know when the freestyles came about, and right now, right now, you're really consistent with them. So I guess I want to know, like, where is it stemming from? Like, you putting it in our faces. Where is this coming from?
I come from Philadelphia. North to be exact, but Philadelphia, that's 215, that's the area code. Home of the 76ers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Feel me? Shout out my baseball and hockey team too, the Flyers and Hockeys. I don't want you, I'm just saying that's what I be on. But that's what it is. And I feel like, listen, There's a lot of genres in my city, you feel me? And shout out to every artist. I don't care if you're from this side, that side, that's just where I'm at with it. Shout out to every artist that's grinding and wanting to do better, like, you feel me, for them, their family, generational, all that good stuff, respectfully. But I'm saying there's a lot of genres in my city. And it's like, every genre tell a different story, you get what I'm saying? Singing, I don't know, you do country, I don't know, it'd be a lot going on, but we know about drill though, you get what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like we relate to that genre a little bit more because like we going through that. Like it's not that many cities on the number of murders ours on. You get what I'm saying? It's not that many cities really like experience. They all experience. Don't get it. They all. But I'm saying we go through this every day like a revolving doors only. But I say we like 4 or 5 other cities I could say could really like relate to this everyday thing. Like every day somebody under the age of 13 dying or getting locked up. I don't even want to say 18. They gotta make it to that number first for me to say it. You get what I'm saying? So that's like, that's every day. Like we see it, I see it. You get what I'm saying? When I'm around, when I'm in the city, when I'm in my neighborhood, when I'm posted on the wing, I could be on West Side, I could be down North on the 9. You get what I'm saying? I might even be in the P, like, and I see it there. It don't matter where you go at in the city. Every cousin, every niece, aunt, uncle, sister, brother, mom, godmom, I don't care. Auntie Tierra. It don't matter who you talking about. They all know what that pain like. Every mom, it's to the point, no bullshit, it's to the point like, the only way or the only reason some of the moms got so much of a good connection, just how like, damn, they lost the same group of individual kids who hung out with each other. Like, you know what I'm saying? And these is from birth. A lot of young boys don't understand, you can't come back once you die. Like, it's like, it always sound good, it always sound cool. You can even hear me say this shit and be like, all right, we heard. But like, when it's your time, it's like, you can't, damn, like I could have actually played ball, or I should have listened to my uncle when he said he wanted to send me away with my aunt and such and such. And like, you can't get that back. Like, and the way I be thinking, cause I think a lot of shit, I be thinking like, what do a nigga say? Like, like I said, I look at shit a little different. Like, when a nigga's beefing, I really be thinking like, what do the boys say to him? Like, yeah, nigga, it was me the whole time, your man's bop. And you could never, like, I don't know, like, it just be crazy. Like, but like I said, I'm from North Philadelphia. I see, it's not too much I didn't see already. It don't matter what age we talking, what gender we talking, like it get like that and it's gonna stay like that, like until I feel like, me personally, I feel like, cause I feel like it can be a change. Like I know a lot of people say, man, ain't no, we too far. And everybody got a right to their own opinion, cause it probably is like that. But I'm just speaking on how I feel. I feel like unity at the end of the day, like is really a such thing as strength in numbers. Like I just feel like nice group of people or whatever the case, get together, and you know, they're probably like, how many get-togethers we gonna do? We do that already. I'm talking about like the real group of people that, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Get together and figure this shit out the best way that group and such can handle it. Other than that, we just slow walk it. Like, not every day we gonna get it done. We'll take the long game. We take the independent road. Either way though, we here, and I'm here for it. Like, and I guarantee you, my story said and done, you gonna know that the voice of the youth, LGP Qua, North Philly's Philly favorite youngin', he was here, and he was frontlining it, you feel me? And there's a lot of youngins in my city, don't get the fucked up, they definitely be on that. Not everybody drill, it's a lot of good young boys out there making great music. I like artists that make songs, like, I get into the, like, don't get the fucked up, I'm not, cause I ain't no bias ass nigga, I get into the drill, like, I like the art form as far as the talent. I'm not saying the, the action of it, but I like the talent of it, what's surrounded. I do like it, don't get it fucked up. But I'm just saying though, it's to a certain extent where, like once it start affecting the community, all right, the law gonna get involved, Feds gonna get involved, people gonna get involved. And it's like, it's fucked up because this is what, like how we express ourselves, feed our family, such and such, yada yada. And it's like, that same thing that's helping us now is hurting. It's like the gift coming with the curse now. This shit coming into fruition, but it's cool though. Like, I don't respect it, but I expect it. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we on, man. We on the porch with it. I can't say when I jumped off. I never had a porch to jump off, but I mean, if we talking, figuratively, like I say 14, 15, I definitely was involved. Like, that's when I started seeing what life was about. Like, what the old heads say nowadays, like, damn, if I could go back and do what you could do, youngin', I'd do it so different. I hear that so much, I be burnt out with it till you get to the age. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really grow up a little bit to understand. It's like, damn, I understand. Like, it's like, I get what he was saying. So I say that to another youngin', he might listen and be like, I hear what you're saying, but you gotta go through it. And that's what the cycle, like, you gotta experience it. And it's like, that's so fucked up, but you do what you can for who you can do it for.
Right.
Slow walk it. That's what I meant by earlier. Talk to me though, man. Talk to me.
Man, listen, I feel like you didn't talk it on the porch. You didn't talk it on the porch. I feel like it ain't nothing left to say, but listen, you got this new project coming out.
The best is yet to come. My first ever, and mind you, this is my first ever, and it's out of pocket, I'm even about to say this, but it's also, it must mean something, but this is my first ever album, like my first project I'm about to drop. I don't got a mixtape or none of that out. Like, I'm out of pocket, like, I gotta tighten up on that, but that's why I said forever, like, I'm so blessed to have, every day I see this, my fans / supporters, like, I'm so blessed for each and every one of them to just put up with me through this. Like, I know they be mad, and I'm mad for them, I promise you. Like, and it be like, I know they probably like, damn, when he gonna start dropping? We know what he can do. He gotta just drop the music, respectfully, and I'm gonna be on that. So every new one I gain, new supporter, new fan I gain, you know what I mean? They gonna kind of be a little spoil you. Now they gonna be the ones that's watching me walk, but the core fan base, my day ones, they going, damn, we had to like cross so they could walk. It's cool, quiet. Just give us the music. They've been waiting a minute
for you. Like,
that's
this
no
is your
bullshit,
first,
though.
like, this your first project.
You get what I'm saying?
You've been in the game for a minute.
Yeah, we in our 5th year, man. Like 5 years, and it's like, I used to think like, damn, like, how people like fall off, or how people like whatever they want to say with that word, and it's like, how can they but I could see now. Not saying I never had that mindset, because I always had the mindset when I pop out is on. Like, only person that hold me up is me. Like, I feel like nobody could, when I'm in my zone, like really in my zone, can't nobody guard me, like can't nobody touch me. Like, that's how I feel, like, and I really feel like that. Like, I welcome all competition because I feel like you need that. Like, every Superman need a Joker, every Batman need a, you get what I'm saying? I even fucking around said that wrong. Every Batman need a Joker, every Superman need a Lex. But you get what I'm trying to say, fuck off. Like, but I'm saying I welcome that in, like, because I know, like, I need that. But moral of the story though, when I'm on my shit though, can't nobody, like, I don't think nobody can fuck me. And I'm really like talent though, like, I'm really talent. Like, you get what I'm saying? They didn't even hear the music I got. Like, I really, and they going here though, that's why we working. I'm out here, I'm working, man. I ain't even been asleep yet. Like, I ain't been asleep yet, bro. I've been really working. So I got off the plane.
Right, like, we didn't see the freestyles. We see how crazy they're going on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, man.
That was crazy going viral on TikTok. So I didn't even have a TikTok or Twitter when I went viral on them bitches. Like, you mean, shout out to, you know, fan supporters. Like I said, y'all the real ones, respectful. But I ain't even had it. I just went viral. I'm like, damn, like, first time going viral on TikTok or Twitter, it's like, all right, bet, let me get on that now. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it just be signs that, like, you gotta look at the details with this shit. It's like, that's not unheard of, but it's like, everybody that sat on this, that jumped off the porch, I guarantee you they had some type of project or whatever out, am I right? See how you stamping that, that's a fact. I don't got none of that, I'm sitting on these steps. And everybody can't come up here and say that. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, that's just crazy, like, that's the details for me. So I just want everybody to really understand, like, I'm really here to stay. Like, I'm really who I'm say I am and everything else, and I'm blessed for every new fan and follower I get. Y'all gonna love this journey, like, just take it with me. I promise you, like, North Philly is in the building right now.
Now, I know you're not gonna give away too much details about the project, but if you could disclose a feature, we definitely wanna know, and also the vibes that's coming with the project.
I definitely from the rip, I gotta give y'all, you mean, shout out to my big bro, you know, he always showed me love since we connected and contacted. It was like, that's damn near a year ago. Anthony Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Of course, I always frontline that, because that track right there, it's just going, it's so necessary what's going on in these streets. It's like, that's gonna touch a lot of hearts right there. And that's no bullshit, like, that's on the bruise. So I'm gonna say Anthony Hamilton, like, he been like a big brother to me, been a mentor, like anytime like, what's going on, blah, 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 like, we keep it like a good, organic, good friendship, good relationship. I could text him. He just came to the city not too long ago. He invited me out to it. Like, yeah, I got the concert, I'm about to come to. I think he was down there at the Meadow, whatever the case. He offered me to come there. I'm like, I couldn't make it because I was still doing the moving around, shaking, trying. You get what I'm saying? But it's just that in itself. Like, you get what I'm saying? We got a good rapport. It's a good guy right there, man. Grammy winning, you know, been in the game, 20 plus, you know, like, doing this thing. So shout out to Anthony Hamilton. That's definitely big bro right there. Real big bro, like, on and off the camera, like, facts.
That is so beautiful that you got Anthony Hamilton on there. Like, that's some soul. Like,
I got a couple more that's gonna shake their heads, but as far as explaining how I'm coming with the project, it's gonna be a good body of work. Like, this is gonna be 100% voice of the youth, a lane that I created. Like I said, they gonna go back, they gonna look at the history, they gonna know I've been here. They gonna know who the godfather of this shit, man. Like, it's nothing, and I'm speaking all humbly and respectfully too when I talk. I don't want it to come off as like, no, but I'm just saying, like, I really put the foundation down for like what I got planned for now. Like, I'm talking about from point one, like nothing never changed up in my talk and my speech. I'm here, if anything, it's just elevating. You get what I'm saying? So I want them to really see. A lot of people won't see that though. They really just look at the recent and all. Go back. I really been like, this is what I stand on. And I always feel extra blessed that my city knew that. Like, even if it's an understanding though, you ain't gotta say it, but you know, it's a fact.
Listen, I already know, like, I'm excited to hear the vibes. Like, I've been hearing the message that you portray throughout your music, and that shit is definitely needed. Keep doing what you're doing, like, for real.
Man,
for
like
real.
I said, man, like, God willing, I'm here to stay, man. The next 10 years, I just plan to affect the game, like, put that voice of the youth touch on it, like, really created something special, and it's like, I want that to be I want that to be worldwide, like, you feel me? And I know it is. I'ma speak it into existence. I believe in it, don't get the fuck up, but I'ma still speak it into existence at the same time, because it's like, I know what I'm capable of doing when I'm like really focused, when I'm setting on something. And I'ma just attack and execute while still moving and playing strategical, like, always. It's a fact.
Yeah. Qua, you done came on the porch and just shut it down. It ain't even nothing left
I'm nobody.
to say.
Who am I? Where the real stars at? Is they in there? Who am I? Like, I'm nobody, I promise you.
But before we wrap up, I do want to ask if there's any advice that you would like to give to any younger person who feels like they're trapped in their environment.
Never fall victim to what you around. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you never trap mentally. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like every young boy should know, like, I don't gotta be what I'm around. I don't gotta be a circumstance of what I'm around. I could, like, be a leader in a different way. Like, I could be that, whatever I'm doing, whatever my genre is. I don't really care what it is, but I could be a leader in that. Like, I feel like we get stuck in this mindset of, like, I gotta live in these shoes of the person that was here that was living in the shoes of the person that was there to the living. You get what I'm saying? So you get the pattern I'm going in, like, and it's like every young boy falling victim to that. Just be yourself, man. Like, all times be yourself. You post to hear people say you want some weird shit or you want some. That's leader talk right there. All right, bet. Like, I'm on my shit. You think of me, you think of that. You don't think of me as somebody else. No yes man. No, oh, you a foot soldier. No, I'm me. I'm that leader. I'm love it or hate it. I'm here. Oh yeah, and I am a Scorpio too, by the way. November 7th. Had to get that toxic moment in there out of respect. No, I just play, but no, that's real talk though.
All right, well, it's a wrap. Any shout outs before we officially wrap it up?
Come on now, you already know. Shout out to Philly, shout out to North Philly, shout out to the whole 215, shout out to my fam, shout out to my friends, RIP, Already, All Man Ty, Udu Mayor, and All Man Real, man. Free big homie. LGP Qua, the voice of the youth, signing off. Message yet to come.
Straight for the bag. Straight for the bag. Coming straight for the bag. Dead on my